Did you know that every 5 minutes, another senior loses the strength to climb a single flight of stairs? By the end of this day, over 3,000 people over 60 will lose the ability to perform even basic movements, not for injury, but from a silent condition eating away their muscles. It's called sarcopenia, and 99% of seniors don't even know they have it until it's too late. The symptoms creep in quietly. One day, you notice getting out of a chair feels harder. A few weeks later, carrying groceries makes your arms ache. Soon, your legs feel heavy walking across the room. This is not just aging. It's muscle tissue disappearing at an alarming rate. And here's the part they don't want you to hear. A single seed you probably walk past in the store could rebuild that muscle 32% faster than diet alone. But big pharma and supplement giants keep it buried under expensive powders and pills, because they make billions when you get weaker, not stronger. In this video, we will reveal 7 seeds ranked from helpful to life-changing that can help you fight sarcopenia, rebuild muscle, and keep your independence for decades to come. And seed number 3? It could literally reverse years of muscle decline in as little as 12 weeks. Yet almost no one over 60 has it in their pantry right now. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments your age and where you're watching from. Have you noticed it's harder to lift things, climb stairs, or stand up without support lately? We're reading and replying to every comment with personalized tips for your situation. Now let's start at number 8, and don't let its position fool you. This seed could transform the way you get out of bed tomorrow morning. Number 8. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds might seem like a simple snack, but they carry a secret weapon for aging muscles: magnesium. Magnesium is the mineral that controls how your muscles contract and relax, and it plays a direct role in synthesizing new muscle proteins. When you're deficient, which over 50% of seniors are, according to the National Institutes of Health, your muscles become weaker, stiffer, and more prone to cramps or tremors. The worst problem: without enough magnesium, your muscle fibers literally cannot repair themselves after everyday use. That's why climbing stairs feels harder, and why you might wake up sore from just walking around the grocery store. Sarcopenia accelerates when your body's repair system goes offline, and pumpkin seeds switch it back on. A 2021 study published in Nutrients found that seniors with higher dietary magnesium intake gained 19% more lean muscle mass over 6 months, even without changing their exercise routines. So how can you get these benefits? You need 1/4 cup of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds per day, which is roughly 30 grams. Eat them with breakfast or sprinkle them on soups or salads. Do not roast them in oil. The heat destroys the delicate fatty acids and minerals. And always store them in the fridge in a sealed glass jar to prevent rancidity. Most people make the mistake of buying roasted, salted seeds in plastic bags, and that defeats the entire purpose. Stick with raw, organic seeds for full effect. If your legs feel stiff after sitting too long or your arms fatigue when holding your phone, this seed could be your first step toward rebuilding. Now, if you thought magnesium was powerful, the next seed can actually stimulate new muscle growth by increasing your nitric oxide levels, and you won't believe where it comes from. Number 7. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are a legal, nutrient-dense superfood that contain all 9 essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of muscle. What makes hemp seeds special is their high concentration of arginine, which is an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide, a molecule that increases blood flow to muscle tissue. When you're over 60, your blood vessels naturally stiffen, which reduces nutrient delivery to your muscles. That's why even after eating protein, your body struggles to send the right materials to where they're needed. Hemp seeds fight this at the root by opening up your blood vessels and flooding your muscles with oxygen and amino acids, giving them the tools to grow stronger. A 2022 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in Aging found that seniors who consumed arginine-rich foods like hemp seeds had a 26% increase in leg strength within just 8 weeks. To make this work for you, add 2 tablespoons of shelled hemp seeds to your meals daily. Blend them into smoothies, stir them into oatmeal, or sprinkle on cooked vegetables after heating. Do not cook them directly. High heat can damage the oils that help absorption. Here's a tip most people never hear. Always pair hemp seeds with a vitamin C source, like a squeeze of lemon juice or a slice of kiwi. This dramatically boosts absorption of amino acids and supports collagen in your muscles. Imagine getting out of a low chair without groaning or lifting your arms overhead without pain. This seed helps make that possible. But the next seed contains a rare plant-based protein that actually mimics the effects of resistance training in aging adults. Number 6. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are more than just a crunchy topping. They are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from oxidative damage. As we age, our muscles become more vulnerable to microscopic injuries during simple movements like bending down or reaching overhead. If these micro tears are not repaired quickly, they pile up, and your strength begins to vanish. Vitamin E helps prevent that by shielding muscle fibers from inflammation and free radicals, unstable molecules that damage tissue. But here's the hidden twist. Studies show most seniors absorb far less vitamin E than they think, especially when taking synthetic pills. That's why sunflower seeds, which contain natural, fat-bound vitamin E, work far better for muscle protection. In 2020, a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed vitamin E-rich seeds daily showed 35% better muscle recovery after physical activity and had lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. To get these effects, eat 3 tablespoons of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds per day. Combine them with a small serving of healthy fat, like a boiled egg or avocado, to enhance absorption. Avoid roasted, salted packs from vending machines or stores, which are often processed in inflammatory oils and stripped of natural nutrients. And here's a crucial insider tip. Store sunflower seeds in your freezer, not your pantry. Their fragile oils go rancid faster than most people realize, turning a muscle-healing snack into an inflammatory disaster. If you've ever noticed lingering soreness after gardening or fatigue after sweeping the floor, this seed may be exactly what your muscles are missing. Now, the next seed is even more fascinating because it doesn't just protect muscle. It actually triggers your body to release a hormone that tells your muscles to grow. Number 5. Flax seeds. Flax seeds might be small, but they flip a powerful biological switch. They increase your body's natural levels of insulin like growth factor 1, or IGF-1. This hormone acts like a messenger that tells your muscle cells, grow, repair, and multiply. And after age 60, IGF-1 production slows dramatically, unless you eat the right foods to reactivate it. Flax seeds also contain lignans, which are plant compounds that balance estrogen and testosterone levels, both of which are essential for maintaining muscle mass and strength, especially in seniors. Men and women both experience hormonal decline with age, and when those levels drop too low, your muscles can no longer respond to protein properly, even if you're eating enough of it. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Endocrinology found that older adults who consumed flaxseed daily had a 23% increase in IGF-1 levels, which was directly linked to measurable gains in arm and leg strength. So how do you use them correctly? You need 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seeds per day. Whole flax seeds pass through your system undigested. You won't absorb the nutrients unless you grind them. Use a spice grinder or coffee grinder and store the powder in a sealed glass jar in the fridge for up to 1 week. Here's what most people get wrong. They eat flax seeds dry. But to activate their full power, stir them into something moist, like yogurt, soup, or overnight oats. The moisture helps release the lignans and makes the fiber easier to digest. Think of it this way. This tiny seed is like a signal flare that tells your body to start building again. And that's something you can't get from a pill. But what if there was a seed that also heals joint pain and stiffness, while feeding the muscles surrounding those joints? Number 4, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are one of the oldest cultivated seeds in human history. And they hold a secret that modern medicine is only beginning to appreciate: joint muscle synergy. As seniors lose muscle, their joints begin to bear more stress. That leads to stiffness, inflammation, and reduced mobility, which in turn worsens sarcopenia because it discourages movement. Sesame seeds are rich in sesamin, which is a powerful lignin that has been shown to reduce inflammation markers like CRP and interleukin 6, which are heavily linked to both joint degradation and muscle loss. They also contain copper and zinc, minerals that repair connective tissue and allow the muscles to work smoothly with surrounding joints. In a 2020 study published in BMC Complementary Medicine, elderly participants who consumed sesame daily reported 38% less joint stiffness and improved grip strength after just 6 weeks. To apply this, eat 1.5 tablespoons of toasted white or black sesame seeds per day. Sprinkle them on rice, blend into hummus, or mix with tahini. Unlike most seeds, light toasting actually improves sesame's bioavailability. Just avoid high heat or frying. Here's what most people overlook: you must chew sesame seeds thoroughly. Their tough outer shell needs to be broken to release the nutrients. Better yet, grind them into a paste, especially if you have dental issues or dentures. If opening a jar lid feels harder than it used to, or if your knees resist when you get off the couch, this seed could ease the pressure and support the strength you're trying to rebuild. Now we're heading into the top 3, and the next one was teased at the start of the video. It's the only plant-based seed known to contain L-citrulline, which is the amino acid that increased walking speed in seniors by 15% in just 2 weeks. Number 3. Watermelon seeds. Yes, watermelon seeds. Not the hard, dried ones sold in bulk, but the soft, germinated seeds from fresh watermelon, which are packed with a rare amino acid called L-citrulline. This compound increases blood flow, supports nitric oxide production, and directly boosts endurance and mobility, especially in aging muscles. Most people spit these seeds out without realizing they're throwing away one of nature's best muscle-activating tools. L-citrulline has been studied for its ability to enhance oxygen delivery to leg and arm muscles, reduce soreness, and stimulate muscle cell recovery. A 2022 clinical trial in the Journal of Nutrition and Physical Performance found that seniors who consumed L-citrulline-rich watermelon seed extract showed a 15% increase in walking speed and reduced leg fatigue within 14 days. So how do you tap into this? Here's the real insider method: don't roast or dry them. Instead, when eating watermelon, chew and swallow the fresh, soft white seeds. You need about 30 to 40 fresh seeds daily, which equals about 2 slices of watermelon. For an even more concentrated dose, blend fresh watermelon chunks with seeds into a smoothie, keeping the pulp intact. One more crucial step: eat the smoothie on an empty stomach, ideally in the morning. This allows the L-citrulline to absorb more effectively before being blocked by other nutrients. If your legs feel heavy by midday, or you need to pause halfway up the stairs, this surprising seed could change that faster than you'd expect. But don't slow down yet, because our final 2 seeds are even more potent. One improves muscle hydration on a cellular level, and the final one is what researchers are calling nature's creatine for seniors. Number 2. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are often mistaken for just fiber boosters, but their true power lies in cellular hydration. As we age, one of the most overlooked causes of muscle fatigue is poor water retention inside muscle cells, which makes them weaker, more brittle, and slower to recover after movement. Chia seeds absorb up to 12 times their weight in water, forming a gel-like substance that slowly hydrates your tissues over time. But more than that, they contain ALA omega-3s, which reduce inflammation around aging muscle fibers and improve muscle cell flexibility. When your muscle cells are properly hydrated and flexible, they contract more efficiently. And that's what keeps your legs strong during daily activities. A 2021 study in the International Journal of Sports Nutrition found that older adults who consumed hydrated chia daily experienced reduced post-exercise soreness and improved walking balance after 30 days. To activate their effects, you must soak 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in half a cup of water for at least 30 minutes, or preferably overnight. This forms a gel that you can eat straight or mix into yogurt or smoothies. Never eat them dry. Doing so can cause stomach discomfort and reduce absorption. Here's the mistake most people make. They think 1 serving per week is enough. But to build momentum, you need a daily dose, especially in the early phase of sarcopenia reversal. If you've been waking up stiff or find yourself dragging your legs more often, chia could help your muscles hold onto the hydration they desperately need. Now we've reached number 1, and it's not a trendy superfood. It's been used for centuries by warriors, healers, and now scientists, and they're calling it the natural creatine for aging muscle. Number 1. Fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds are bitter, golden brown seeds traditionally used in Indian and Mediterranean cooking. But inside, they contain 4-hydroxysoleucine, a rare compound that stimulates the same muscle-building pathway activated by resistance training, even in older adults who are not exercising regularly. This makes fenugreek a game-changer for seniors struggling with limited mobility. It doesn't just preserve existing muscle. It actually triggers anabolic activity, which is the process of building new muscle tissue. Fenugreek also improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your cells absorb amino acids and protein more efficiently, so your diet actually works in your favor again. A groundbreaking 2023 trial in the Journal of Gerontology Medical Sciences found that seniors supplementing with fenugreek saw a 32% increase in lean muscle mass over 8 weeks, without changes to physical activity. So how do you use it? You'll need 1/2 teaspoon of fenugreek powder, not whole seeds. They're too hard to digest. Mix it into warm water or tea once daily, ideally 30 minutes before a protein-rich meal. The warmth helps release the active compounds, and taking it before eating helps prime your metabolism. Here's a rarely shared secret. Soak the whole seeds overnight before grinding to make the powder. This reduces bitterness and enhances nutrient bioavailability. You can grind a batch and store it in a cool, dry jar for up to 1 week. If you've noticed shrinking arms, sagging thighs, or slower recovery from even basic movement, fenugreek could restart the muscle-building engine that age has slowly turned off. You've now seen the 7 most powerful seeds for fighting sarcopenia. Most people think simply eating seeds is enough, but the real results come from how you store, prepare, and combine them. First, never keep seeds in your pantry for more than a month. The healthy oils in seeds turn rancid quickly, which creates inflammation instead of healing. Store all seeds in airtight glass jars in the fridge, and for longer storage, freeze them. This preserves their nutrients for up to a year without losing potency. Grinding seeds like flax, sesame, or pumpkin increases nutrient absorption by up to 40%. But grind them in small batches. Once ground, the oils oxidize fast. A cheap coffee grinder works best, and you can rinse it with a splash of vinegar after each use to prevent oil residue from going stale. Timing is also critical. Pair protein-focused seeds like hemp or pumpkin with vitamin C sources, like kiwi, berries, or lemon water, in the same meal to boost amino acid uptake. For omega-rich seeds like chia and flax, soak them in water for at least 30 minutes. The gel they form slows digestion, giving your muscles a steady nutrient release for hours. Finally, rotate your seeds every 2 to 3 weeks. Constantly eating the same seed can lead to minor food sensitivities or reduce absorption efficiency. Rotating keeps your digestive enzymes active and your nutrient profile balanced. These small tweaks can transform seeds from a healthy snack into a targeted muscle rebuilding tool without spending a cent more than you already do. Now let me ask you, which of these seeds are you already using, if any? And which one are you most excited to try first? We are reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips for your goals, diet, and lifestyle. So don't skip the comments. We're here to support your journey. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone over 60 who needs to hear this. Thanks for watching.